will take a small blind roast Americano. And then a large light roast coffee, please, black. And then if we could get a pup cup, that'd be awesome. What's this? Go, 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 go!
Thank you.
It's good to be back. Just another day in the Harberts household. How are you, Ken?
Good. Meal prepping away.
What are you making?
Making spaghetti squash. I'm gonna make ground turkey tacos with that. Then I'm gonna have diced chicken tenderloins.
You good? Something on your cheek?
I thought I had spaghetti squash on my cheek.
I would tell you.
Diced chicken tenderloins
Yep.
with either broccoli or roasted Brussels sprouts.
That sounds okay. What are you gonna have, Reese?
Anything Mom drops on the floor.
She's gonna have whatever we give her, right? She doesn't like the camera very much. What's up, everybody? We just got back from church about 30 minutes or so. Both Ken and I decided that we were going to make church more of a priority in 2022 and to make sure that we got to at least a few worship sessions throughout the month. And so far, I've been doing really good. We go to Embrace on 57th Street and Bonson. I think it's around Bonson, right?
I don't know.
I don't know the exact street.
57th Street campus.
It's the 57th Street Embrace campus. We really like going there so far. Adam, the pastor there, is just fantastic. The worship team is fantastic. Both Ken and I would prefer to go to a church that is a little bit more modern in the way that it teaches its teachings, in the way that it communicates to its community. And so far, we have absolutely loved going there. And it's interesting because being able to say we just got back from church a half hour ago, that's not something that I personally really have been able to say much the last 7 or 8 years, really, since I left my parents' house. And it's not that I, disliked going to church or that I, don't believe in anything like that. It's just, I just haven't made it a really large part of my life. And I just feel good going back to church again. And it feels good to be in a community of people that I know care about me, care about Ken, care about each other while we're there. And so far, we've really enjoyed going there. Mm-hmm. And I think we're going to probably switch our membership to go into that church pretty soon.
Don't need a membership to go to church, just in case you're wondering.
Well, switch our becoming official members
There we go.
of the
That's
church.
better.
All right, so if you guys are still sticking with the vlog, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time to watch just this little snippet of my life. I'll be honest, it's really fun to be making content like this. Once again, it's been a long time since I felt comfortable making fitness-related content and actually feeling good about the way that I look on camera. And to be back at that point in my life, finally, after years of trying to do that, it's a really good feeling, and I am genuinely happy to be here doing this for you guys. That sounded weird. I'm happy to be here making this content for you guys to watch. But before we go any further, you're probably sitting there thinking hey, Brendan, this video's cool. I'm glad you're doing your mobility. Your cardio looks great. Your wife, your dog, they're cute. I'm glad you're going to church. It's important. But I clicked on this video because I wanted to see your 2022 starting physique like you titled the video. So show me your 2022 starting physique. And if you're thinking that, you know what? That's a good point. So here you go. So that is where I'm currently at, guys. I weighed 216.4 pounds this morning. That's what I've been weighing the last few days here in the morning. Obviously weight can fluctuate quite a bit depending on, you know, what you ate or drank the night before, but that's generally been the range that I've been at the last few days or so. I feel really good. I'm down about 15 pounds since August, and I'm down about 25 pounds or so since June. So obviously it's been a pretty slow rate of weight loss the last 6 or 7 months. And the last 6 or 7 months haven't exactly been perfect. I've gone through some highs and lows, you know, like we all do. But it does, like I said, feel really good to finally be at a point in my life where I'm comfortable with the way that I look. I like the way that I look. I feel good, which is more important than anything. And I have a sense of control over myself once again when it comes to working out and my eating habits and, you know, not binge eating and just, you know, having some semblance of control over what I'm doing with my body. So if you guys have been following me for a while now, or if you just follow my story on social media as I post about it, you know that the last few years have been really challenging for me in regards to my health and fitness. Don't get me wrong, my life is phenomenal. My wife's amazing. We have an amazing dog. We have an amazing family. My media business is thriving. We're doing great. Everything is great in my life, but one very important aspect of my life, which is health and fitness, has been completely missing like the last 4 years. Yeah, you might be thinking like, oh, Brendan, get over it. You maybe were a higher body fat percentage than you wanted to be the last few years. Like, there are people dying, Brendan. You're right. I get it. Like, I understand why people might not think that's a big deal. But if you're someone like me, and I'm very self-admitted with having pretty extreme body image issues and body dysmorphia, you know, going up and down and continually failing yourself when it comes to setting some sort of goal for yourself or sticking to a routine for years after years, like, that's genuinely really hard on anybody. And yes, I am acknowledging that there are bigger things going on in the world, but at the same time, you have to take care of what's going on inside of here and here. And if that is a complete mess, like, it doesn't matter what's going on in the world, because no matter how good the world is or how bad the world is, if it's a mess in here, it's not gonna be good. Kind of wrap that up. It just feels really good to be back at a place where I feel like I have a semblance of control over my habits, over binge eating, over working out, and, you know, pushing through those moments where I just want to give in and cave into my temptations. It's actually interesting. So obviously I'm eating significantly less food now than I was 6 months ago, because I was eating a lot of food then. And to lose weight, you have to eat less calories. And then with that being said, obviously I'm a little bit more hungrier now than I was 6 months ago. But being at a point now where I'm like, I like the way I look, I like the way I feel, I like being able to move well and breathe well and sleep well, it's like I really don't have that much temptation to like cheat on my diet or to binge eat anymore, versus like 6 months ago where it was like, I'm a little bit hungry, I think I'm gonna eat this entire box of cereal. It's just like, it's a funny thing where it's like, once you get to a point where you like feel good and you look good, it's a lot easier to stay on top of your, you know, your habits, because it's like, I don't want to lose everything I've worked for, versus like when you're at this point in your life where you're kind of just starting or you're trying to get in that rhythm, it's like, I already hate the way that I look. What's another pizza gonna do to me? Before we end this clip here, I don't want to keep this too long. I wanted to talk about what kind of that next phase for me is going to be in regards to like my health and fitness stuff. I'm going to be now entering what is called a reverse diet. If you've done like a bodybuilding show or, you know, anything where you've dieted down significantly, hopefully your coach had you go through what would be called a reverse diet, which is where you slowly incorporate more food in on a week by week basis. So that way you're eating more food, so that way you're not, you know, constantly in that fat loss stage. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely have more body fat that I could lose if I wanted to. Like, I'm not stage ready right now, I'm not photo shoot ready right now, but I am at a point where it's like, if I go another 3 or 4 weeks of being in a fat loss phase, I'm gonna start sacrificing performance in the gym, I'm gonna start sacrificing energy in my day-to-day life, and that's just not something that, one, I need to do right now, or something that I want to do right now, because I don't wanna have to be walking around like a zombie, or I don't wanna be feeling weakly in the gym. So it's like, well, now is like the perfect time to slowly start adding in more food, adapting to it metabolically, and just putting on some muscle. For like the first time in like 5 years, I'm at a position in my life where I'm actually in a good muscle building stage. So it's kind of like, oh, this might be like a fun few months here. So that's kind of why I wanted to start this series, just to, one, you know, have more face-to-face interaction, because I enjoy making content like this. And two, there might be some fun stuff coming up, and it might be cool just to kind of document my progress throughout the year, just to see what, you know, what you can do when you finally get your when you finally get everything back on track. All right, so I'm probably going to be ending the vlog here today. I completely forgot to mention this. I filmed a workout video yesterday for you guys. I was so excited to vlog for you guys today that I kind of forgot I have a bunch of footage from yesterday. One reason I'm really excited to be making videos again here is that I actually have someone helping me out. If you've been following me for a while now, you'll remember my dude Skylar. I used to train him actually, and he's been interested in doing film stuff, and we got reconnected. And he wants to learn how to film. He wants to learn how to, make video content. So he's going to be helping me out. So I'm going to have someone actually filming me in the gym now, so we can get some cool video content filmed there. And here are the highlights from that video. If you guys like this video, please feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Enjoy the workout video. Sky, what did you just say to me?
You're not supposed to do curls in the squat rack.
You know what? You're probably right, but we're gonna do it anyways.